1 year ago I researched for months before I actually spent a couple of $100 to buy my very first GoRuck bag. With the added customs and shipping fees, the GoRuck was a very expensive investment. I know how difficult it is to make such big buying decisions and how much research time is spent. That is one reason why I started to make YouTube videos on bags and all kinds of travel items. And today I want to give you some tips on how I personally make a decision on what item or product I want to buy. Hi, my name is Boris Mono, I'm a film editor based in Hamburg, Germany. And today I'm showing you my thought process before I make a buying decision. In my humble opinion, starting from a certain point, the chances are pretty high that products in the same category start to be more or less the same in terms of quality and feature set. This applies to bags, cameras, or phones, for instance. A Samsung S7 is as good as an iPhone 6, or a Canon 5D Mark III is not better or worse than a Sony A7S II, or a GoRuck bag is as good as a Heimplanet bag. They are all good items, just with different appeals and some negatives. For me personally, it then always comes down to, can I live with the cons of this particular item? But first I start with my top 3 of my most wanted features. Let's take a look at the GoRuck. The top 3 features that I wanted were 1. Toned down military design and durability, 2. Clamshell opening with a simple main compartment so I could pack modular, and 3. A separate laptop compartment. If the item checks all the 3 boxes, instead of looking at the pros, I only look at the cons. The most important cons of the GoRuck were missing back ventilation and price. Since Hamburg doesn't have that many hot days anyways, I figured that the missing back ventilation isn't that bad. The hefty price tag was a concern, but with the durability of the GoRuck, I felt that this was rather an investment than a purchase. Of course, there were a couple of more points to help me making a buying decision, but this is basically my starting point into the thought process before I buy a product. Figure out the top 3 main features the item or the product needs to have. If you are deciding between a couple of different items, figure out which ones check all the 3 requirements. Then look for the cons of each item and decide if you can live or work around those cons. This gives you a very good starting point for a buying decision. Of course, this is not the ultimate guide on how to make a buying decision, but it is a good rough starting point. Looking at reviews is good, but it doesn't necessarily apply to your needs or requirements. Maybe a bag has a very high score, but instead of a clamshell opening you need a top loader. Or a camera phone is very good, but you want a bigger battery. Or the Canon 5D Mark III has all the features you will ever need, but it's way too big. That is why this method helps me a lot before I buy a camera, a bag, or other types of gear. And I hope this helps you too. But if you have a different method on how to make a buying decision, or you have any more questions, please comment below. And if you enjoyed this video, click the like button. And please feel free to subscribe to my channel so you won't miss the next videos. Thanks.